I'm gonna bring up Nietzsche again, but I have to. There's this Nietzsche quote that I recently encountered again after many years, which I thought about. I even want to make a video about that. But there's this Nietzsche quote where he once said, "He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you." And I don't know. I was at a time where I was dealing a lot with these Muslim apologists who are being very dirty and very, very terrible in their approach and in the way they defend their religion. And I realized how dealing more with that every day, I was just getting like desensitized to this whole terrible behavior toward each other, and I was kind of increasingly responding to them the way they act toward me, and I was normalizing that. And then I encountered this quote again during that time, and it started. I started shivering just just reading that, and I thought, man, I really needed that right now to just realize what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing because I believe that this is something right, that I want to do this because I believe in it, and I receive a lot of hate for it. What?
You enjoy it, like
I enjoy it.
You make a lot. You have a fun making your videos. Like, you can tell just like through the amount of care and attention and detail that you put. The jokes you put in there. Like, you have fun.
I'm not going to go out and claim that I'm this big, huge savior of the world, and that I'm doing this. That I'm having this big altruistic.
You don't have to. I will.
That I have this exclusively altruistic purpose, that I just want to selflessly save everybody and make society better. I'm not going to go ahead and claim that stuff. No, I like what I'm doing because I feel like, hey, I want to do this. I feel deeply about this. I feel passionate about this. I enjoy doing this. I get a kick out of it. And I also feel like it is good. It is something good to do. So I'm doing it. And it gets hard sometimes because the reactions can be terrible, but I guess it's just part of it. And
yeah, it's crazy. Like, you know what's interesting? My grandpa recently asked me, he's like, because like they have a very specific understanding of a lot of these issues. They think of Salman Rushdie, they think of Aylan Hirsi Ali, and they're like, Susanna, do you have a fatwa on your head yet? No. Like, that's what's so interesting is I've never been threatened by a Muslim once. Never. Yeah. And that Quran down there, right down there, it's seen some things. Like, I never. I've only ever been threatened by Hindus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You had a big thing going on there.
And so when I told my grandpa that, he's like, "What?" I thought they were like tolerant, and I'm like, well, okay, now I have to explain like Hindutva to you. I gotta explain what's going on with Modi.
That's a whole different story, a long story.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can kind of relate, but not because I've been going through that with Muslim apologists, but just because of what the Hindutva community is like.
Yeah.
Since
yeah.
September has been like the craziest thing. One of the craziest things I've ever gone through. Like,
and that is messed up. How I don't know how people in that circle to become extremely I don't know, tribalistic, violent, intolerant, inhuman in their response to some very basic mockery. It's really awful to witness that, seriously. And
yeah.
I have been even mocked, threatened, insulted, accused in such terrible ways by those people simply because I said that their behavior is wrong and that Armin has every right to do this stuff and you too. Simply for that, I didn't even do anything. I didn't even agree with your approach. I just said they have a right to do that, and I already did become a target because of that. So it's really.
My God. And it's so much worse to the people in India. Like, there were people in India who had to go back, like completely unlike everything they ever interacted with us, like because they simply said like, hey guys, like maybe you guys making like pornography out of people's dead family members or like children in their family, like, or like, yeah, people, like just because they did something, and just saying the most vile things in the world, like maybe that's not a good look. Like, again, they didn't even like what Armin did or what I did. Like they didn't agree with it. They just said, maybe they didn't even say that they have a right to do it. They maybe just said, hey, you guys are being really extreme about this, and then they went after their families in turn.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know why that is? It's because of the lack of hikmah.
Look at it! Someone in the live chat right
now. Oh my god. Tippy Bear. Hey Tippy Bear. Wow. Nice. Same thought.
Oh my gosh, right on cue. That's perfect. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I'm pretty lucky. I managed to build up a thick skin like exceedingly fast for someone who has a history of social anxiety. That let me tell you, AP, like doing this has like killed that part of me. Like,
oh yeah.
It, like killed any part of me that was an offense junkie. Like that's gone. Like any part of me that has to deal with like social anxiety, like that's gone. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I feel like at some point it turned me into this guy who just now enjoys humor about the darkest, deepest, most terrible things, and he just talks about the most terrible things in life as if they were completely normal. But I guess that's just part of it. I don't know. I have become better.
Yeah. Suha's. It makes me so mad that you can't see the emotes in here.
Yeah. It's
like I heard it perfectly in Armin's voice, and then the Armin emoji. It's so good.
And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No... Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free... It's not even promotion, it's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.